We got all the ratings, Mean Gene. What they tell you something, brother? Roman Reigns is 99.
It's the WWE 2K23. The official ratings are out for the entire roster. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And you can expect to see a lot of 2K23 content on the channel. You thought you seen a lot of 2K22 content last year? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, brother. 2K23 is about to hulk up and run over you on the Fog Wrestling Mania channel. But anyway,
it's the New World Order, brother.
We're moving in to the ratings section of this video, and I've noticed that WWE have went all out this year. They have increased the ratings big time for the wrestlers. I've never seen WWE dish out as higher ratings as they have this year. Now, they've brought out the highest rated superstar of all time, which is Roman Reigns, but they've also made Becky Lynch the highest ever female rated wrestler in the entire history of the games too. And I just think overall they've gave exceptionally high ratings to people that in the past they wouldn't have done. So maybe they're trying to move the ratings up ever so slightly, but at the same time I think there's definitely a few wrestlers on this list who have been hard done by, who have been nerfed, who have been given an absolute shit show. It's just no fair. Some of these wrestlers, some of these legends have been like rated low 80s compared to guys that have maybe been pushing 90. And honestly, I can't wrap my head around it, but no more talking about it. Let's get straight in. Now, the list is in order of overall. We've got the men's list and then we've got the women's list. So we're just going to quickly go through them, give you our thoughts. Let's look at we'll start with the top 10 then in the male roster. So you have Roman Reigns, 99, obviously the highest rated wrestler of all time. I think previously the highest rated was 97. Or 96, sorry, which was, I believe, John Cena in 2K14 or 15. So, yeah, not only does Roman Reigns beat that, also Brock Lesnar. So you have 99 Roman Reigns and 97 Brock Lesnar. You know what? I've no problem with that. Roman Reigns, he's got this historic, we're approaching 3 years as champion. So, you know what? It doesn't really bother me that he's got a 99 rating. The guy should be pretty much impossible to beat. So 99 I think's fair.
Yeah, that's fair enough for me. Again, I think if there's one guy to get it, they give it to the right guy. But I'm looking at this list and I'm just seeing a lot of people that are very, very high.
And Brock Lesnar, look, I've no complaints. The beast, Brock Lesnar, if someone deserves the second highest rating, in my opinion, it is him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The next three on the list, we've got legends, The Rock, Undertaker, Hogan, 96, 95, 94. I've no complaints with any of them. I think that's fair. They've got legendary status. I think that's probably about the right rating in fairness for those guys. Moving on to number 6, we have Randy Orton at 93. Randy Orton's been out injured for the best part of the last year.
Right, Andy was a mid-carder in a tag team.
Yeah, he's in the tag team division. I don't agree with this 93.
I think high 80s would have been Orton.
Yeah, I just don't really see Orton being 93. In 7th place, we've got Seth Rollins, who, again, you know, he's pushed as one of the top dogs on Raw, but it's been well over 4 years since this guy held a world title.
Exactly. So, I mean, how long can you really hold a rating like
and
this?
as you know, he did lose 3 times in a row to Cody Rhodes, who is not in the top 10. I think 92 is a little bit high for Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it is. And you've got 92 for Van Damme, and I like Van Damme.
I'm surprised he's got that rating. I thought Van Damme's like an 88.
I mean, I'm thinking of people. I mean, where's like Austin? Where's Triple H?
Crazy. Bobby Lashley, 92. I think Bobby Lashley should be above Orton and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
For the year that he's had. I mean, this guy's been beating Brock Lesnar. I mean, this guy's, he was US champion, he lost it, but again, didn't lose clean or anything like that. I think Bobby Lashley probably should be higher than those two. And you know what, I think Drew McIntyre, 91, I think that's a bit fair for Drew. I don't think he should be any higher than that, but at the same time, does he really deserve to be 2 ratings lower than Randy Orton?
But I don't think he deserves to be 91. I mean, he lost the belt, right? And ever since then, he had the one match against Reigns, but it's been mid-card feuds since then.
Yeah, so
Corbin, Madcap Moss.
I agree with the top 2, but the rest of them, I do think Bobby Lashley could have been higher, and the legends are what they are. We'll move on now to the next 10. Cody Rhodes coming in at number 11. Could Cody Rhodes have been higher? It's a 91 rating. I mean, it's a good rating, but the guy literally has not lost in the last year. He's won the Royal Rumble. He's heading into the main event at WrestleMania. I feel like Cody Rhodes could have been a couple of... I mean, I look at Randy Orton 93, and I think maybe you could have switched Orton and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I agree with that. With Cody Rhodes, I mean, he buried Rollins, essentially. He's won the Rumble. He's going to be taking on the big dog. But again, it is his first WWE game in, what, like 7 years? 7 years, so...
But I think we can agree that the ratings are higher than they would normally get.
Yeah.
Because normally, I don't think Cody Rhodes would be anywhere near the 90s. Speaking of 90s, we've got Jey Uso. I think it's kind of cool to see Jey Uso, a tag team wrestler, get a 90 rating.
Yeah, it's very high, but the Bloodline have been very good, so I'm not really too bothered about that.
His brother, Jimmy Uso, one rating lower than 89.
Main event, Jimmy is...
It's main event, Jey.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Was it not? Braun Strowman, 89. Gunther, 89. Kofi Kingston, 89.
How's Kofi Kingston 89?
I don't see that whatsoever. Gunther, 89. Fair enough. Braun Strowman 89 at an absolute, maybe at a push, yeah, fair enough. But Kofi Kingston 89, I'm no seeing that.
No, I don't where are they getting that from?
I don't know. AJ Styles 89, Big E 88, Xavier Woods 88.
I mean, how can Big E not be the highest rated member of the New Day? He held the belt and got injured.
I don't know, but I think they're bum-licking the New Day here to have the New Day with 89, 88 and 88. I mean...
Xavier Woods should be about an 83. He should not be 88. Come on.
I mean, the New Day got squashed against the Viking Raiders week in, week out.
Exactly.
So by that logic, shouldn't the Viking Raiders be higher? I'm not too...
Or the Raiders?
Raiders, I don't give a fuck.
Nice.
Moving on to the next 10.
There.
We've got Finn Balor 87, Sheamus 87, Karrion Kross 86, Jim Neidhart Legend 86, Miz 85, Sami Zayn 84. I think they're serious. Why the hell is Sami Zayn the same rating as a Johnny Gargano?
I don't know.
I mean, why is Sami Zayn 4 ratings lower than Xavier Woods? On what planet? Why?
I know.
I just don't get it.
I'll tell you what, though, I don't think Triple H and Austin are on this list. Or Cena.
Yeah, I don't think they've been released yet. This is just all the wrestlers that have been given their rating, so... I think they're maybe holding off on the Cena rating since he is kind of like the main guy. And I'm assuming Austin's going to be in the game. Has he been announced yet? I would have to assume so.
I'm pretty sure. But it's a weird rating not to give. I mean, at least with Cena, you can argue...
Yeah, he's the poster child. Maybe they're waiting last to reveal him.
And he's got like 20 different characters.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano, 84. Priest, 84. Ezekiel, 83.
Why is he even in the game? I hate it. It's out there already.
I mean, you've got Ezekiel and Dolph Ziggler 1 rating lower than Sami Zayn.
Come on!
Doesn't...
Okay.
What does that... That makes zero sense to me. Let's move on then to the next 10. Happy Corbin 83. Absolute jobber. Ricochet 82. Solo Sikoa 82. Solo Sikoa came in. I don't think he's lost yet.
How can he be the enforcer, but yet he's like 10 ratings lower than everyone else?
I think he should be high 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be higher than most. How is he lower than Dolph Ziggler and Happy Corbin?
I know.
How? On what planet?
I mean,
honestly.
Even Austin. Look how low Austin Theory is.
The US champ, Austin Theory, 82. Rey Mysterio, 82. Make it make sense, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Got Almost 82, Montez Ford 82, Carmelo Hayes 82, LA Knight 81. What's the standout rating for you there? For me, it's Solo Sikoa 82.
Yeah.
Also, Austin Theory 82 and Rey Mysterio 82.
They should all be higher. Easily way higher.
I just don't...
LA Knight 81.
Don't know. I don't get it. Let's scroll down though. We'll go on to
let's go scroll up, guys.
We'll go on to the next 10. We'll do the next 11. Screw it. Got Doink the Clown 81.
Doink the Clown. Never rated Doink the Clown. How is Doink the Clown actually like 1 rating less than Solo Sikoa? Doink the Clown who done nothing. Absolutely, as Austin makes his rating known there. Can of whoop ass. We've also got Butch 81, Angelo Dawkins 80, Otis 80, Dexter Loomis 80, Mate, how's Elias 5 ratings less than Ezekiel? I mean, I don't rate it either, like, but...
Why is Elias getting 2 characters in the game?
Honest. Well, sure, they're not the same person.
Dominic 78,
Not the
Tyler
same
Breeze.
person, but they're both shite.
Tyler Breeze has got legend status.
Are you sure this list's legit? They plucked this out their arse, man.
Chad Gable 77.
Rick Boogs.
Why is poor R-Truth 72?
NWA champion, man, sitting fucking bottom.
No, but why is Chad Gable 77?
I don't know. That's actually scary, actually. No.
Why is Chad Gable like 4 ratings lower than like a Ridge
Tyler
Holland?
Breeze being labelled as a legend's the scariest thing so far.
Yeah. No, but I mean Chad Gable 4 ratings lower than Butch, than Ridge Holland. I'm just not seeing that, man. I don't get it.
No, not on a million Sundays. And it's
Dexter Loomis 80.
time to move to the women's.
Now we move on to the women's, but okay, out of all the men's ratings so far, who do you think's the most underrated and who do you think's the most overrated out of the men?
Underrated? I would probably go with Sami Zayn.
Yeah, underrated.
Or Solo Sakai, one of those two.
It could be Sami Zayn, it could be Ray, it could be Austin Theory.
In terms of overrated,
I'm going to go Sami Zayn, but I do acknowledge that basically in the last month he's been pushed into main event status, so I can understand why he's not in the 90s, but he should at least be high 80s.
overrated, I'm going to go with Xavier Woods.
Yeah, 88's pretty high for Xavier Woods. I think Randy Orton at 93 as well is extremely high.
I was thinking.
But yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with Xavier Woods. Screw
Or
it.
maybe, what's that, Ezekiel?
83, yeah, it was way too high.
Didn't win a fucking match. Like.
Way too high. Okay, let's look at the top 5 women then. We have Becky Lynch, highest rated female of all time in the wrestling games, 96. Bianca Belair, 95. Charlotte Flair, 94. Trish Stratus as a legend, 93. And Ronda Rousey, also 93. Thoughts on the top 5 women?
Well, immediate thoughts, very high ratings. I mean, again, I just do not think women should be rated this highly.
The only thing I will say I'm not saying it's in the correct order, but I would probably say that they've got the top 5 right. I'm not saying in order, but I'd say it's probably the right. Maybe you could say Rhea Ripley should be in there.
I mean, maybe you could say that, right? But should Belair really be in the same ratings category as these 5, the other 4?
Oh, she's been the champion for like a year straight, beat everybody.
I know, but she's just nowhere near the same level. But no, I understand the logic, but for me, she sticks out like a sore thumb there.
Well, for me, she's got the best record of the top 5. Like,
I hear.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you hate and who you.
Well, you're going to spit the dummy?
No, it's a ratings fed. No, it's listen. I hate Bianca Belair, but for you to suggest that she somehow shouldn't have a high rating because you don't like her is just ridiculous.
Well, what's Becky Lynch done? Becky Lynch has been fucking shite the past year and a bit. Held nothing.
Well, I don't think Becky Lynch should be the highest.
Oh, I didn't even. Well, that's all right then.
I think it should probably be Bianca Belair, or maybe Ronda Rousey.
Fuck nah, I wouldn't give it to Ronda Rousey, man.
But anyway, that's the top 5. What's your thoughts on it?
I'd struggle to give any of them the highest rating. I don't see how she's 96, man. 96? So what, she's like the second highest? No, third highest overall? Behind Reigns and Brock? Come on, that's a bit of a joke.
Well, she's joint with the Rock Legend, so...
Well, Dwayne needs to turn his eyebrow upside down, man, hit the people's elbow, good night.
Alright, so you don't think Bianca Belair should be there? Hasn't lost in the past year. But she shouldn't be there.
Well, like, Becky shouldn't be there. Charlotte's barely been there.
Apart from Rhea Ripley, who should be in that top 5?
No, I think the top 5, right?
That's what I said, and you're disagreeing with me.
I think the ratings are a joke.
I think the ratings are too high, but I'd say the women that are in the game, I think that's probably the correct top 5. Maybe you could argue Rhea Ripley should be in there. Is China even in the game?
She is.
Right, let's move in. We've got top 10 then. After that, we have Bailey,
that's a
91. We've got Lita, 90. Asuka, 89. China, 88. Beth Phoenix, 87. So, what do you make of the next 5?
It's a downgrade and a half. Like, you've got some men in there.
Got some masculine-looking women. The ratings are way too high. How can the 10th highest female be rated 87? Remember back in the good days where like the highest rated woman was like 67?
57?
It's like, you know, that. And now they're giving them like, it's equality. I mean, let's be real. How can Becky Lynch be 96? Are you telling me if Becky Lynch takes on The Rock, she's got the same chance of winning?
No chance. Your chances of winning drastically go down. But I mean, how's Bailey 91?
No, but back in the day, it actually scaled the women compared to the men. So like it was at a 10 strength, and like you'd someone like someone who didn't have a lot of strength, like Rey Mysterio, might have like 5 strength, but then you'd have Trish Stratus like 3.5 strength.
Exactly.
But in this game, they're probably saying, "Oh, Becky Lynch is stronger than like Cody Rhodes."
I know. It's just stupid. I don't understand why it has to be like that. But of course, it is the whole equality thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, but Bailey's ratings a joke.
Let's move on to it. Right, Rhea Ripley coming in at 87, the 11th highest women in the game. I think you could argue Liv Morgan's pretty low down as well, considering she was champion for a bit.
Well,
the rating's high, but I think the fact she's the 12th highest woman.
I think Bailey's is the worst.
I think 12th is low for Liv Morgan, but 86 is way too high.
No, when was the last time Bailey won?
She never.
Exactly.
Alexa Bliss 85, Raquel Rodriguez 83. I mean, that seems low for Raquel Rodriguez.
It does. But Bliss can't buy a win, so
Natalia 82, Shayna Baszler 82, Gigi Dolan 81, Roxanne Perez 81.
Dakota Guy.
JC Jane 80. I think that's a little bit too high for the NXT people. Katana Chance 79, Cora Jade 79, Aaliyah 76, Kaden Carter 76, Nikki Ash 76, Shotzi Blackheart 75. I mean,
is that it? No, there's a few more. There's a few more in
there. Should Shotzi Blackheart not be a wee bit higher than like Aaliyah?
Probably.
Thoughts on these ratings? I know Carmella was complaining on Twitter about her rating. She said it was a joke, but she said the game's irrelevant and the 79 rating doesn't really matter.
If it's irrelevant, then shut the fuck up, Carmella.
Yeah, but do you agree? Is 22 too low? I mean, she's
79, well...
Well, I mean, 20... Yeah, but she's 2 ratings lower than Gigi Dolan, like, and...
But I've never rated Carmella, right? And she's just stale.
No, it's not... Hold on here. It's not about who if we rate these people or not.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying.
It's about their position in the card.
Yes, but listen to what I'm going to say.
Would you say, if you take all the women in WWE, would you say Carmella is positioned as the 22nd best?
She wouldn't be far off it, because she's not been anywhere near a title in recent years. It's, I come back as this. I've got a different bit of makeup on. Oh aye. That's her gimmick. Sucks. Yeah, 22nd. I have no problem with that.
Right. Queen Selena, 74. Dana Brooke, 73. And Dana Brooke, at the moment, is the lowest rated.
73% plastic.
So, there you go. Still 1 rating higher though than R-Truth.
What did R-Truth do? It was because he was best pals with Vince, and they went, well, fuck you, right?
Yeah, I'm a wee bit surprised. I think these ratings are pretty poor. Out of the women, who do you think's the most overrated, and who do you think's the most underrated?
Bailey is by far the most overrated.
Not Becky Lynch in 96?
No.
No?
No, I know 96 is high, but Bailey being 91? 91? Oh, come on.
Underrated, I'm going to go Raquel Rodriguez. I think 83 is low. I don't think Raquel Rodriguez should be...
I'm going to go Ripley.
Yeah, Ripley is pretty low as well.
But I have no problem with Raquel being underrated. I think she should be higher too.
Anyway, that's it, guys, for this video. We've rated it. We've looked at all the ratings. There is more to come, I believe. They just haven't announced them all. If we had to take a guess on like what John Cena is going to be rated, there's obviously going to be multiple versions of Cena. We're going to get like a current 2023 Cena, and then we'll get, prototype Cena. We'll have like, I think we'll have the rapper Cena, and we'll probably get like a couple of Cenas from
No, there's like Cena, there's Prototype, 03, 05, 06, 07, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, there's a shitload of Cenas
Yeah,
then.
Brock, there's 01, there's 03.
Alright, back to the question, what's the highest rated Cena going to be? In comparison to this.
I think 98.
No, I think it'll be 90. I think 98 would probably be a bit fair, like. What one will it be, though?
I'd say
05? 07?
fuck off 05, never 05. Cena is most dominant is like 08, 09. In my opinion.
Alright, fair enough.
07, like... Though to be fair, like, Cena literally had a decade of fucking dominance, didn't he?
It's a decade without fucking losing. That's what all the main events have. That's what the true stars have. The true stars don't lose, brother.
Unless they get screwed.
Doesn't work for me, brother. Anyway, guys, that's the ratings. Let us know your thoughts down below. We'll catch you in the next one. But until then, peace.